Hello and welcome to Gamezillong Gaming. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm sitting here and all alone, and I'll explain that later. But for now, today I'm going to be talking about Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 4.
A young man, Wander, is desperate to bring his girlfriend, wife, sister? Well, Wander is desperate to bring a girl, Mono, back from the dead, and so travels to a forbidden shrine where he hears the voice of Dorman, a spirit sealed within the shrine. Dorman agrees to resurrect Mono, but only after Wander frees him by slaying giant creatures known as Colossi. And that's pretty much all the story you get until much later in the game. The Colossi Wander must slay are scattered across the Forbidden Lands, but the ancient sword Wander brought with him allows him to locate each Colossus by shining a ray of light in the direction of the Colossus he must face. And these Colossi can be incredibly massive, or pretty small. But they're all thrilling battles that almost make this title an action puzzle game. And figuring out how to fell each Colossi can feel incredibly satisfying. And the Forbidden Lands is a vast, beautiful land to explore, but the game does little to inspire exploration aside from searching for the Colossi. There are some other things that you can do as you explore the world, but the game doesn't really tell you that you can do these things, or explain why doing them can be beneficial to you. As a result, the game's world feels incredibly empty. Perhaps I'm spoiled by games like Breath of the Wild, but I'm disappointed that there isn't much to do aside from battling the Colossi. The game also has some rather awkward controls, though I did get used to them. This is especially noticeable when trying to control Wander's horse, Aggro. Again, I'm probably spoiled by Breath of the Wild's excellent controls, but Aggro controls similar to a tank, and there are times when you can be riding at full speed, only to slow to a crawl simply because you turn just a little too much.
Now, I am aware that this game originally came out on the PlayStation 2 and that this is a remake of that original game. Unfortunately, while the original game was highly praised at the time that it came out, I don't think it's aged very well. The vast but empty world and awkward controls are my biggest gripes with the game, and they're also part of the reason that I'm doing this review alone. Originally, I had planned to review this game with Tank, but due to the aforementioned issues and his general dislike of the cryptic nature of the Colossus battles, he decided to quit the game pretty early. So he asked if I could handle this video alone, and well, here we are. While the game does have a decent, if sparse and slowly paced story, and I personally found the Colossus battles enjoyable, that doesn't mean that I'm in a rush to replay this game to get some of the extra stuff the game has to offer. Maybe someday I'll feel like replaying this game, but for the time being, I'm okay with letting it stay on the shelf. See ya.